How's it going? So we're going to talk about the general purpose rifle setup and my take on it. It's nothing groundbreaking in this video, but a general purpose rifle setup for me, it not only encompasses self-defense purposes in the field, like combat related applications. A lot of people like to focus on that on YouTube, which is fine, nothing wrong with it. But I also look at hiking, camping out in the wilderness. I live out in the mountains, so camping, anything like that, defense, again, predatory animals, stuff like that. Possibly hunting, if it were to be in a hunting, like a survival role, how to have it set up. And it's pretty simple. Again, there's nothing groundbreaking, but I just wanted to show you. I do have a couple things that I'm still waiting on this, so it's not complete yet. But this rifle, if you watched one of my recent videos, you've seen this. This just came in. I just got this for super cheap, and I got this all configured mostly with the exception of a kill flash cap cover right here, and then a bipod. But other than that, it's ready to rock and roll. Oh, and a sling. I have a sling on the way. But it's a 16-inch gun. It doesn't have a heavy barrel profile, but it does have a SOCOM barrel profile, so it is pretty rigid. Free floated rail for accuracy. I do have an adjustable 1:4 optic on here. And I stuck with 1:4. Number one, this was sent to me for review, and I'm going to do a review on this shortly. I just haven't gotten out to do what I want to do with this yet to talk about it. But 1:4 seemed like a good option for me because of living here in the mountains. I can still look out to 1,000 yards and pick out movement. Maybe not super clear, but I can still pick out movement. Most of the areas are going to be 300 yards on in, which a 1:4 is perfectly awesome for me. Some people like more magnification, and I totally understand it. But for me, no issue there. I do not have any type of secondary red dot or irons on this. I just chose to run the optic. The optic is a good quality, so I don't think I'm going to need backups. It does have a nice trigger in it. It's about a 3 to 4 pound pull on it. Very nice 2-stage trigger. I did change out the stock on it. I got a little bit. This stock kind of came with this butt pad on here. Nice kind of a military setup. Just a standard A2 grip on here. No issues there. I didn't change much anything else as far as, I have the light on here with a pressure pad. Again, I'm going to throw a kill flash on here, and then a bipod, and then I have a sling coming as well. So this is just the basic setup. Just a basic, clean, good quality rifle. Now, one thing that I want to talk about with a general purpose rifle is details matter, and you want to make sure to get the small details right. So we could talk about add-ons all day long, but the add-ons are going to vary depending on your particular environment. So that's user customizable right there. What I think is really important is looking at the internals. If you have this style of rifle, make sure that you have an awesome bolt carrier group. Everything's tight on it, the bolt's good, everything's quality. Your gas key is staked, everything's tight, you got good gas key bolts in it, which this one does. This has awesome bolt carrier group. Make sure all your bolts, one of the things I did with this rifle is I went through and all the bolts, because I got this used, I went through and made sure all the bolts were tight, which they were. The castle nut I staked. I just did a quick stake job on it. It wasn't staked, so I just staked it myself in 2 spots just to make sure. Went through, cleaned it, inspected it, all that stuff, everything's good to go. I think that's really important. You want to make sure, especially even with a new rifle, you want to do that with a new rifle, but especially a used rifle, you want to kind of go through it and make sure it's good to go. Number one is, reliability. Number 2 is going to be accuracy. The reason I put accuracy as number 2 is accuracy doesn't matter if the gun doesn't work. So number 1 is reliability. Number 2 is accuracy. And then number 3 is balance. How is the rifle balanced? This rifle is pretty well balanced. It's inexpensive to me. In reality, if I priced out all these parts by themselves, brand new, some of them are discontinued, but if it was still in the market, it'd be kind of expensive. But some of you may have watched a recent video where I kind of got into this at a really inexpensive price. This setup is well balanced, and I'm going to be able to use it for a lot of different applications and for fun. It's not just for, rifles like this isn't just for self-defense. Isn't just for the serious kind of, prepper or survival type roles. Although it will excel in that. I also want a rifle that's fun to shoot. If I take a little bit extra ammo with me, if I'm going out camping and I'm in an area that I can shoot, that's safe to do so, it'd be nice to put a few rounds downrange. So that's how I have this set up. And yep, it'll protect against the 4-legged and the 2-legged predators in my area, even though it's just 5.56. We have some bigger predators, but 5.56, especially at 300 yards on in, is still pretty effective, especially if you're using the right load. So that's just my thoughts on the general purpose rifle. Having an adjustable optic, I think, is really good. A light is something good, especially if you're going out using it for camping and whatnot. I will get a bipod on here. That'll help with steadying the shots. Of course, a sling. Once I get the sling on here, that'll be good to go. A rifle needs a sling. A sling to a rifle is like a holster to a pistol. You need one. And then the kill flash and scope cover right here will be nice once I get it in. But as far as all the other stuff, make sure you have a comfortable stock. Make sure you have a comfortable trigger, whatever that means to you. Make sure your grip is comfortable. Yeah, I'm one of the weirdos that, yeah, I don't mind the A2 grip. I'm a weirdo. I like a lot of the other grips, but I can work with this perfectly fine. Just make sure it's well balanced and it works for you. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you guys think would be a really good general purpose rifle? There's kind of no wrong answer here, so put down in the comment what your build section is. If you watch this, be sure to leave a comment. I greatly appreciate it. And with that, I hope everybody's staying safe out there. Until next time.